Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another illustration for you to learn what brushes I use, how many layers I create, and so many tips you don't want to miss. So let's go ahead and open the Procreate app. I have already the picture I am going to work on. If you want to learn the size of the canvas I am using and how to add the picture into the app, you can watch my previous videos and leave a comment down below if you would like me to do a whole video just explaining those details. The first thing we are going to do now is bring down the opacity just so we are able to see better what we are drawing. Next, we are going to create a new layer on top of the picture. On this layer, we are going to draw the skin for the head, neck, and hands. To pick up the color, you can bring up the opacity and tap on her skin until you see you picked up the color, or just do it like me. I have a palette created for the skins, and I always pick the one who is more similar to the picture. Here, I am just trying out colors to see which one I like the most. Remember to bring down the opacity again, and now let's pick the brush that we are going to be using. I always like to use this one that is called Syrup. Then we are going to start underlining the head with the neck all in one shape. Just draw the color on the right corner and bring it inside the shape you just did. This is the technique I always use to fill in any shape. Repeat the same process for the hands. Now, create a new layer on top of the skin. Here we are going to underline all the details for the face. Let's start with a dark black for her eyeliner and eyelashes. We are going to repeat the same process for the eyebrows and lips. All this is under the same layer. For the lips, I like to do a darker color for the upper lip to create dimension. Now, on a new layer, we are going to draw the hair. Again, we are following the same process. Underline all the hair and drag the color to fill in. finish outlining the hair. I also did all the shadow for the skin in a whole new layer. If you want to learn how I do shadows, I am going to leave a link down below for one of my other videos where I explain shadows. I do wanted to show you how I drew the glasses. So I created a new layer and then I followed the process of outlining the shape and then adding shadows. So I picked the color from the glasses in the picture, bring it a little bit darker since the opacity of the picture is low, and started drawing all the outline of the glasses. In a different layer, I added the shadows by bringing the color a little bit darker, and then I went over every part. I would see it had a darker yellow tone. And in another layer below the outline of the glasses, I added the actual glass. I picked a white color, underlined the shapes, filled in the shapes, and brought down the opacity of that layer only. Then I moved to the lips. Here I added a new layer on top of the one we drew the lips earlier to add the shadows, and in another layer I added the highlights. Now for the clothes, it's basically the same process. Underline, fill in, and add shadows. Remember to add a new layer for every piece of cloth, for the details, for the shadows of the cloth, and for shadows of the details. up with the shadows of the hair. I do this by adding a new layer in top of the layer I drew the hair, and I go over the highlights of the hair with a lighter color. You can be creative, just go with the motion of her hair. If necessary, you can add another layer and a lighter highlights. Last, add the color for the background, and there you have it, your illustration. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to watch more. If you want, you can leave a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see next. Thank you. Bye bye.